Hello, everyone. It's Sean here again, Uni Reborn Dad. And this is another video that I surprisingly have not made yet. Every day I'm coming up with new things that I haven't talked about yet, even after this many years of my channel. But this is something that has been going around like a rumor, I guess you would call it. I don't know if we want to exactly call it a rumor because there is some merit to this conversation. But what I'm going to discuss is I am always highly skeptical about everything that I hear online, as should everyone be, but not everyone is, because it's easier to believe what your friends are telling you about certain topics rather than to sit back and accept maybe your friend just heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend. And so this is kind of exactly what this is with this topic. So today I'm going to be talking about the fact that this rumor always circulates, or like I said, I don't want to call it a rumor. Maybe I should say this statement always circulates every so often, especially when it's newer people who are new to the community. The idea that Genesis heat set paints, which is what most artists use up to this point, where some are starting to switch over to the new heat set paints from different producers, because Genesis heat set paints are no longer being produced. Um, but this has gone on since at least I've been in the community as a collector, and I joined the Reborn community in 2012. So at least for 11 years, this has been going around, that Genesis heat set paints and baking the vinyl itself causes cancer. And that's really what I want to combat today, because the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are falling into this thing called the Texas sharpshooter fallacy, um, which I'm going to read you a little part of this book. This book is called "You Are Not So Smart" by David McRaney, and basically it's about all these fallacies that we as human beings like to cling to, because either it's easier or it just makes more sense to us. Um, because we take a lot in from our environment, and if you don't question it, it's easy, like I said, to just fall into this type of fallacy. So essentially, what the Texas sharpshooter fallacy is the bias that all of this information is pointing to the conclusion, but what you're doing is actually making the conclusion and then gathering the evidence for the conclusion that you've already made. So it's like, I think he gives an example here. Yes. So it says here, to accept things like residential cancer clusters are often just coincidences, deeply unsatisfying. So that's what's happening here with the idea of heating vinyl causes cancer. Heating vinyl is not the safest thing to do, but if you are in a well ventilated area, such as a room that has great ventilation, like a window and a fan, which my room that I paint in does. And not only that, I always leave the door open as well, just for that additional safety. There is really there's no evidence, there's no facts that says that a reborn artist is more likely to develop lung cancer or something else than anyone else in the population. There has been no studies, I'm serious, there's been no studies done, there's been no conclusions made, and yet you'll hear these stories all the time. Well, I know this artist who got sick from painting reborn dolls with and baking the vinyl, or I know this artist who died because of their painting these dolls and baking the vinyl. And I always am so weary about those anecdotal stories, because it's like, well, where's this person that you're saying you heard about? Um, if they're still alive, where are they? Has a study actually been done on this person that would link this, and it's not just some kind of total environmental, it's multifactorial when you're talking about a disease like cancer, that it's typically not one cause, unless it's something specific like asbestos that has they know for a fact that there's a link to it. And on top of that, the truth of the matter is, and you can look up this statistic and I will also link it in the description, 39% of people at some point in their lifetime will develop cancer. So this is what I mean by it is so dangerous to spread this, oh, you know, baking vinyl immediately you're going to get cancer. The truth of the matter is, if you're doing it incorrectly, are you increasing your chances of getting sick? Probably, at least a little bit. But then again, you have to think about everything else in our environment that we come across day to day, especially if you're in a city and you can't help but breathe that stuff in. Whereas at least if you're baking vinyl and you're taking the proper precautions, you're not really breathing in those fumes. In fact, if you're concerned about that at all, you can buy a respirator mask, which some artists do, to eliminate that risk even further. So I think it's just one of those things that people use as a scare tactic, to avert people away from trying this art form. Um, and this man, David McCrary, McRaney, there we go. McRaney, he also talks about how the whole autism scare happened, with how they were trying to link it up with the rate of vaccines, because those two things happen to coincide. And so it goes back to this whole idea that's central to most of science, most of even psychology, that correlation is not causation. And by that, I mean, just because factors are occurring at the same time as a sickness does not mean that that sickness is caused by those factors. Just like in this case with the autism and vaccines, um, they just kind of parallelly increased. More and more information was coming out about autism, and at the same time, more and more people happen to be getting vaccines. They're not connected, but if you make the mistake, which is what this fallacy does, you're saying this is the cause when it's not. So that all being said, I encourage anyone who does have some kind of study, like if they've done, if I'm missing something, I've searched. There's no study that's done a widespread study on people who bake vinyl, this specific type of vinyl, by the way, because there's different types and blends of vinyl also out there. I have not found anything about this type of vinyl that we use in our reborn dolls actually causing actual linked to cancer in people. So if I'm missing that somehow, some way, it's possible. I would love if someone could share that with me in the comments below. But otherwise, my point is, don't believe everything you hear. Don't freak out if you are a reborn artist and you've been using Genesis heat set paints for years and baking your vinyl for years and you're fine. Don't like freak out and think that all of a sudden one day you're going to wake up sick, because that's really just not typically the case. If that were the case, also I would like to mention, if that were the case, you have to think about how long reborning has been around. So like I said, I've been in the community for 11 years now. It was before my time as well. I think reborning has been around for about 30 years. If this truly were the case, a lot more people would be sick by now, because I know there's artists who have been reborning for decades, have been reborning this whole time prior to the knowledge of using ventilation to bake this vinyl. So, this is what I mean by, if there was a direct line between just the vinyl baking itself and cancer with this type of vinyl, that we would have seen that happen by now. I mean, we're talking about good 30 years later. We would have seen this link more direct with more of these artists that would be affected by this illness. So I hope that helps from some people from freaking out a little bit, thinking that they're just going to die one day because they painted reborn dolls. And like I said, if you're nervous, always use ventilation, always use the proper safety. And that's true if you're doing pretty much anything in life. You always kind of have to use a little bit of common sense and caution. So that's that part of the video. And now I'm going to show you something that another haul that I've been waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks. This package got stuck in the same nearby city very close to me for 5 days. And it just kept saying that it was going to be delivered, and it kept getting delayed. I don't know what was going on with it, but it's finally here, and I'm so excited. It's another Quinn package, and I'm gonna make like 2 piles of things I'm gonna keep, and then things I'm gonna send to the consignment store. That way, I don't lose my money if I don't like the items, because these are surprise grab bags that I like to get. So I know I got quite a few, so it's gonna be a longer video, but this is actually, I'm going to keep this. I won't say keep or not keep with each one, but these are, this is a pack of bloomers. I got like several of those, I think. And this is like a more purple color. I think on my phone is showing up a little bit different, but in person it's truly a purple color. It has little button details. I'm going to try to go relatively quickly for those who want to see this part. Oh, I love this print. I have never seen this print, I don't think. It's a little ruffle bloomer with this nice floral print on it. I don't know this print. I'll have to figure out what print this is. Morning Glory. Okay, cool. I like that a lot. See, stuff like this I don't need. Like, this is just a plain pair of purple bloomers. I'm going to consign that. This is llamas. That's my maybe. I'll probably keep those. And then, and these are all 0 to 3 months and newborn. This is just a plain ribbed mustard color. I think I already have this color, so this one also will be sent to the consignment store. It's been a long week, y'all. I mean, relentless. The new semester began at my college that I work for, and it's been chaotic since then. So, it's been a long week. I'm so glad to finally have this package, and I work from home tomorrow, so I'm really excited. And then I also got a bunch of hats, so this is just a nice ribbed purple hat. So that's gonna keep. I don't want this hat. I already had this hat, and I don't really like this print and colorway, so consignment. Plain pink hat with the little top knot. I'll keep that. This one has little vintage pineapples on it with the little ruffle trim. I'll keep that. Like I said, I wouldn't keep with each one. I haven't decided on this one yet. I think I have something that matches it, so we'll see. I think these are more, yeah, these are more bloomers. Okay. Don't like this print. It's, they used to call it Aztec, but people got upset with them calling it an Aztec print, so now it's called Santa Fe, but it's like a tribal print, and it's pink. I don't like that print, so I will not be doing that one. Oh, these are cool. Hold on. Oh, cool. I love cotton gauze. These are really cool. They're sheared is what this is called, and they're a nice neutral color, and I love cotton gauze, so these are really nice. Don't like this print either. It's the cactus print. I'm just not a fan of the like Western look prints that they do. I know a lot of people are a big fan of these ones. This print specifically, this cactus. I'm just not. I'm also not a fan of this colorway of the organic pointel. So, Ooh, I like these. I love these grab bags because, like I said, you never know what you're gonna get, and sometimes a surprise is good, especially with this kind of surprise. I love this print, and I never bought it. I think it's called Barn. Yeah, I love this print. Okay, trying to go quicker. All right. Ugh, more cactus print. See, I'm just not a fan. Hopefully, I think I'm gonna have to wait for spring to drop these bloomers off, maybe, because they're just not in season right now. Even though what I do is I style them with like leggings for the dolls or like knee highs. I don't know if I already have this color, but I'll put this in my maybe just in case I don't. This one is the Frog Prince, which I do enjoy. So I'll put that over there. And then, oh, I like this one. This is the bee print, the tiny bee. You can see that. And then these are like ribbed, I guess you'd say, or they're kind of like, I don't know what you would call this fabric. Ribbed? Thermal? It's not thermal. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's like a nice blue-green. I see some stuff I already have. Well, actually, I don't think I have this hat in this style. Maybe I do. It's the pine tree. I already have quite a bit of the pine tree stuff, so I'll have to see if I already have this hat. This print, I don't like the colorway in. It's the train, but it's got like a weird yellow pea color. I don't know. I just don't like the color of the background, so that's a no. Again, more of that Western Aztec Santa Fe print and the hat this time. I think that matches with the... Oh no, that's a different color. A nice plain Cabernet. It's what it's called. It's like a wine color because that's a type of wine. Hat. I don't like this one. It's a dog print, but I just don't like the way. I don't think the color of the dog stands out enough for me from the light blue background. So someone else is gonna be really happy about that. Okay. Now we're getting into, what's this? What are these? Ah, yes. So these are actually onesies. I love their onesies. Nice neutral, see? And it's got like a nice wine-colored stripe through it. Very neutral. Very useful to have. I don't like their kimono wrap style onesies, so I never keep these. I just hate the way they look. But again, this is something that I know a lot of people are going to like when I can put them in the consignment store. And then, oh, cool. Okay. I love that they sent the matching onesie to the bloomers. So that's a whole set to itself. What I like is they try not to send duplicates, which is super nice if you are ordering more than one of the same type of bag, because they come as like a type of bag. So like 0 to 3 month onesie, 0 to 3 month hats, stuff like that. They come in types. So if you order more than one, sometimes on occasion you'll get the same onesie, but they really try not to do that. I've also never seen this print. It's very different. It's very retro. I like it. And then this matches the barns. It's a little barn hat. And then, ooh, this is going to be useful around springtime. They're black bunnies. Cool. I like that. Oh, I love this color. It goes with so much. It's their apple cinnamon color. It's a very nice neutral. And then also this color is very nice neutral. It's called Butternut, the darker neutral hat. I'm trying to go through quickly, but I remembered I ordered a lot of these bags because they were so cheap. These bags, these like packages, some of them were $4.99 and some of them were $10. So that's why I ordered a bunch of them. Because you can't beat that deal for like 6 pieces of. I'm talking about like there were like 6 pieces in each of these little bundles, for like $10. That's as cheap as you're gonna get for Kate Quinn. Kate Quinn is a nice quality brand. So this matches that. This is more of that cactus print. So that'll go with the bloomers in a set, and I'll like put those together when I consign them. Now these are 0-3 months. These are specifically for my bigger dolls. Another wrap style onesie. I wish there was an option that we could choose that were like say no wrap style onesies. That would be great. I would love to choose that option. This is just a plain, what they call their fennel color. Nice bamboo onesie. I wish I had this before now. This is gonna have to be used next Christmas time. Look, I love this. It's in a light blue background, and it's the same like pine trees. The other pine trees were on a white background, but I love this one. This set I already know I don't like because it's got that wrap style top, but it's going to be great to consign. It's got little mushrooms all over it. Almost done. This is going to be a longer video for those who still are watching. Thank you for still watching and seeing what I got. I think it's really fun. I love watching these type of videos, unboxing videos, haul videos. Those are the ones I tend to watch because I don't watch any of the videos where people are role playing. Not my thing, as y'all know. It's a lion print. Oh, I love this. I don't really recall seeing this print. It's very nice. It's bamboo, I think. All bamboo. Yeah. All bamboo, basically. It's very nice. The dreaded footballs. This is the print that everyone does not want to get because tell me that does not look like a football. That looks like either a potato or a coffee bean, anything else but a football. It's supposed to be like a vintage football. I don't like it, but I know it's going to sell well because the the whatever the I don't watch football. I watch basketball. What is it called? The Super Bowl. There we go. Super Bowl is coming up, so this is going to probably sell pretty well, knowing that it's footballs. Another wrap style top. Nope. And then the matching pants that go with it. Ooh, I love these pants. Oh, these are so cool. Oh my goodness. These are like velvet pants and it's like dusty blue. Very cool. These are so cool. I want these in my size. Oh wow, the button is also functional as well. And the zipper. There's a zipper too. That's cool. I've never seen that before on their store. Okay, I think there's just maybe one more after this one. Oh my gosh, more. You gotta be kidding me. More of that cactus. Same cactus print. They were really trying to get rid of this print. That's why it's in the outlet. So much cactus print. I have these already, I believe, but I'll check. They're apple print. I don't need these. Basic blue. I already have those. Also, don't need these. I have something similar already. Seahorses. Little bloomers. Not really fan. Alright, and then this is the last one from the outlet. And then the last two things, the very last two things after this, are things that I purposely bought. Like, they're not a surprise. I know what they are. I purposely bought them for my dolls in my collection. See, they keep sending the kimono style. So, that's a no. Bummer. And then this same Santa Fe print. Ugh. So much of this round is not things I will keep for myself, but like I said, they will go together and I'll sell them, resell them. Okay, this I do like. This is going to be really nice for the spring or summer, or if I want to put a long sleeve onesie underneath of this for the dolls. It's like a union suit, and it's this nice neutral color, so I could put it with either my girls or my boys or whatever, because it's so neutral. Very nice. I like that. That's a good buy. And then this, I also really like. I don't know if I already have this. I don't think I do. But it's another one of those bubbles, which you put like a little onesie underneath, and then like you could put like leggings with it, knee-high socks. And it's like this really, really soft. My favorite fabric they do, which is their modal. And it's really ribbed and really soft. And then I think these are pants. Yeah, this like nice orangey color. I like these. These will go with some things, but they're kind of big, so we'll see if they even fit my Robin asleep, who's 23 inches. We'll see if she fits these. I think she will. Alright, so that's all of the stuff from the outlet. And these last two things, like I said, are things I already know what they are. I was so excited because I'm a part of the VIP group. And when you're a part of the VIP group, you get to see prints before they're finished. So I had a heads up that this collection was going to be launched. And I had to get my hands on this print because I love plants. And I was just so freaking excited when they did this print. Look at this print. So I got a onesie in it, and I also got the single layer swaddle blanket in it, and it's all these little house plants. What plants do I have on this? Well, I thought that was a snake plant. I can't tell if it's a snake plant or this other type of plant, but I have this plant, which forgot the name of, but if that's a snake plant, I also have a snake plant. But yeah, I love this print. I love little house plants. I would have more if I had more light, for sure. And then just the matching, I think it's, yeah, the matching long sleeve. So I'm going to be putting this on Kier and showing him off in this little print. I love this print so much. I kind of regret not buying more in it, but I was trying to be good with my money, especially because I still have $3 for sale right now, y'all, which is more than I typically have for sale at a time. But things are slow after Christmas and before people get their tax refunds. So yeah, I have $3 available on reborns.com/youneedreborndad. If you have any questions about those listings, you can message me directly on there. I get all of those messages and I respond to those messages on reborns.com. Anyway, I hope you guys loved this haul. I know I did like a lot of it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And I also hope that the first part of this video was helpful for a lot of people. So all that being said, I will see you guys next time.